Theater of the Mind Flip.
Welcome to Theater of the Mind Flayer, a D&D play podcast set in the homebrewed world of Jekyll. We've got 2 DMs for some reason, which can only mean twice the fun. So sit back, relax, and enjoy your time at
Theater of the Mind Flip.
Welcome to Theater of the Mind Flip.
Too early for
9
that.
o'clock in the morning.
Honestly, that kind of balanced it out for me.
You awake now?
No, I was already awake, but like usually I get like a ringing in my ear from you, but like that sort of like
You might
evened
need
it
to
out.
swing, change seats so you don't have permanent hearing loss. I'm Jacob Machin. We don't have Caleb Dowdall again. We're here with
Surprise.
thought someone was breaking in. We're here with the usual
Maybe it's
suspects.
Caleb
Hercules
Dowdall.
Mays,
Hello.
Michael Briganti,
Good morning.
Luke Sykes,
What up?
Danielle Butlin.
Good morning.
It is morning. It is a bright Sunday morning. Judging by our get-up here, can you guess the temperature? Take a good look around.
Good guess.
It's an over-the-garden wool shirt. It's an autumnal shirt.
I'm taking the piss out of the fact that Herc's come in
Bearing chest.
bearing chests,
Chesting
and
a
it's
bear.
Chest.
freezing fucking cold.
What does chesting a bear mean?
Chesting
Like
a
a-
bear?
Yeah.
Bro
Yeah,
bumping a bear?
You just go flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
As
the
everyone
bear's
knew-
charging at you and like goes on its hind legs, that's all it wants. It
Yeah.
wants you to just go up and chest
Or
it.
you're just,
it's kind
of what you're supposed to do if
a
they're
large homosexual man. It's
If
fine.
they're
Or
doing,
that.
yeah, it's true. Yeah. But if they're doing a bluff charge, both
Yeah.
a homosexual man or a bear, you're just supposed to be like, oh, and just see what happens.
Just run up towards them and like.
Oh boy,
Here's a question.
we got to get back to
Herc,
Glam
you're-
Slam.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of
Yeah.
bears,
the
yeah.
What's that?
Glam Slam's like a queer wrestling event. That I don't know if they still do it, but it was
I've heard of this. Yeah,
really
So
fucking
much
cool.
fun.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Very
Glam
ridiculous,
Slam.
but
Was it dolphins? Dolphins versus unicorns?
yeah,
was
and
one
it
of the
just people
matches.
bouncing and going like. And there was a crow versus a.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, a crow versus a raccoon.
I don't remember. Yeah. Oh, yes,
was
it was a
pretty
raccoon.
good.
Yeah.
Guy just like would run to one of the
Corners, climb up
and
on
just
it,
be
and
like,
just go.
ah! And like,
It's more
he
entertaining.
committed to the bit.
Yeah.
He sat there for a while.
How were the acrobatics?
Pretty good.
Yeah,
Pretty
really
good. One woman got kicked really fucking hard, and I'm like, I don't know if that was like scripted or not, because it was a big kick.
I don't know. Most of the female matches were really brutal.
Yeah, but there was a difference between
purposefully,
the female
like-
matches and that specific kick.
Yeah.
Was like a ooh.
Might have made contact.
enough that
Yeah.
the energy shifted.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, the woman that got kicked very much went into like
Oh, that
no, like
I'm
like
like fighting
anger.
now.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. But they're professional. They brought it back on
Yeah.
track.
There's no tickets available.
Okay.
For Glam Slam.
Sounds about right. Well. Oh well. But yeah.
Next
Sorry,
year.
I cut you off, Luke.
That's all right. Herc, you're going to be the talking vote for all of Gen Zers. This question
okay.
came up when I was on set the other day.
Yep.
And I was trying to entertain everyone.
Ooh.
A photo shoot, all right. Wasn't even a movie.
For those at home, we're doing that because Michael got me to print something out, and Luke was like, "Oh, print my audition for me." I have auditions.
And so I was surrounded by a bunch of Gen Zers.
Yep.
And all the crew were millennials, and we all had the same answer, and all the Gen Zers had the same answer.
Oh no.
Okay.
Would you rather be a murderer, or would you rather be murdered?
Oh God, yeah.
Whoa.
I don't know. I'm just starting to enjoy life again. I don't know. If you were to ask me that question a few months ago, the answer would have been, I don't know, probably just be murdered. But
Did Gen Z really? Is Gen Z being murdered?
Yeah.
but like
Oh,
at
that's
this point,
bleak.
I'd rather be a
Yeah,
murderer
exactly.
now because I'm enjoying life now. So
I think you're kind of on the cusp, right? Or you like,
I am like older Gen Z.
Yeah. So they were like,
Because there's like
young
Gen Z that's like my age where we had time without smartphones
Right.
and stuff like that. And then there's Gen Z who like
I've only
always
had.
had
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
it's terrifying.
I'm like pre-iPad, pre-iPhone. So my
Right.
formative childhood was without that
Right.
kind of technology.
So I think because you're on the cusp, like you're kind of getting to the point
Yeah,
now
I'm
where
like
the
Zillennial.
cynicism of the world is starting to affect you.
Yeah.
And so you're like, fuck it, people suck. May as well just kill somebody. Versus like, I'm kind of decent. I don't think I should die. So
Wait.
I don't think I should die. My thought is like, I don't know if I want to live with like the guilt of having killed someone.
What if they really piss you off?
No, you don't get to choose.
Oh.
You just you get murdered in the dark or you murder somebody.
In the dark.
Yeah.
But you don't get to
you
choose who you
don't-
murder in the dark.
No.
Oh,
I'd take that bet. 1 in 8 billion people.
Yeah, right?
1 in 8 billion. Odds are it's
God.
not going to be someone that I'll care about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, but that's the trolley problem right there.
I'd rather be the murderer. I'm just gonna
God.
pure and simple.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'm starting,
bad.
I don't know. I'm starting to enjoy life again. So yeah,
Nice.
Would you be able to enjoy life knowing you murdered someone?
Right.
Yeah.
That's my concern.
I think you overestimate
You
how
know?
much I value human life. There's a lot of people on this planet, and a lot of them are not very good.
It's true.
Yeah, but what if it turned out you killed like someone who was a pillar of their community and like
Yeah,
The whole
now you're
community
adding things to the
crashing
question.
down.
So was every. I'm not gonna say that. But so have a lot of pillars of communities turned out to be really bad
okay,
people.
but one who's actually legitimate.
Like an actual Mother Teresa.
Yeah.
And Mother Teresa was an awful human. Look into her history, how she treated people.
What about Princess Diana?
I'd do it.
Someone had to do it.
She was too powerful to be kept alive.
If the queen's gonna pay you, all right.
Good.
Yeah, if the British monarchy sent me a cushy life to whack someone, I'd probably do it.
All right.
What about
there is
Nelson?
some hope for
What about
Gen Zs.
Nelson Mandela? Oof.
I mean, he was always in prison, right?
Oh boy.
Jacob, what was your answer?
I don't give a shit either way. As long as I don't have to think about it, so you
Right.
just do it
As
for
long
me.
as I
True
don't have to
apathy.
make the
Yeah.
decision myself.
Yeah,
Just hit the button.
Apathy.
yeah. Hit the button. Tell me what happens. All right. How about we have a trivia treat?
Let's treat it up.
I was distracted by breakfast.
wah,
Does someone have a trivia treat?
You literally messaged the group saying, "I'll be in charge of trivia
Yeah,
treats."
and I'm holding true
I
to
have-
Caleb's.
Go say I have one.
Go
Alright,
for it.
I have one.
Yeah.
Part opinion piece, part fact.
Always a good treat.
Okay.
Always a good treat. Part opinion.
Okay.
So we're gonna.
It's always fun when the trivia starts with
So.
so.
So,
Sup?
let me tell you a story. I'll go up.
So new books came out. New
Okay.
Player's Handbook is out. There is one. Some would say small. Some would say major difference between the 2014 and the 2024 Player's Handbook. What is the one thing that is missing in the new book?
Oh, I was trying to find something like
That is missing.
That is
in
missing.
comparison to the
Ooh.
the
previous
player's
book.
handbook.
Because that is the only new book that we have so far.
Oh,
But in every other 5th edition book, there was one thing that was common in every single one. But now in the new book, it is not
an
there.
appendix.
Nope.
Contents page.
Nope.
Is it one of the charts?
A
One of the.
price chart for goods that you can buy and sell.
It is something super pedantic.
I haven't read the player's handbook in a long time.
Some super pedantic that me and other
If it
people
shows.
on the internet are very mad at. This is the one thing I'm mad at about this new book.
XP leveling.
Nope.
Half races?
Page numbers.
Yeah, we made a big
I'd
mistake.
be mad about
You
that.
have page numbers on the contents page. Where are the rest of the numbers?
How many?
About a third of the way through, and then a little extra. Is it a table of some kind?
It is not.
Oh,
No.
Is it a class of some kind?
No.
Like basic monsters?
It is not.
No, they have those in the
Is it
back.
how to play?
Nope.
Is it-
Actually, no. That's what they added in this new book. The
Oh,
first
okay.
chapter is actually how to play the game.
Okay.
Is that the new book?
And it's apparently
miss?
a lot easier to kind of use in sequence rather than being like, then you got
that
to do
one's
this, then
pretty.
you got to do that, then you got to do this. It's like, oh, just start reading and you'll learn how to play.
Basically,
You got page numbers, guys.
Yeah.
is it
Yep. I have 2 examples right here, and it's great.
is it the letter E?
No.
Oh, so it's something to do with the art?
Is it a picture at the start?
No,
No.
is it
It's
crediting
closer.
people?
You're getting closer.
Okay.
Oh.
Does it leave out Gary Gygax's name?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them have Gary Gygax's name.
Yeah, no, not there.
Interesting.
It's something that's for our opening bit.
Go on, tell us what it is.
Is it like one of those copyrighty first published thingies?
Close. In every 5e book, there is a comedic disclaimer in every single book.
That says.
So it'll say different things.
Okay.
Depending on what the adventure is. So like this one, I have the Curse of Strahd revamped here. Disclaimer: Wizards of the Coast cannot be held liable for any long-term side effects of venturing into the dread realm of Ravenloft, such as lycanthropy, vampirism, a fear of dead things, fear of living things, and inability to sleep without a nightlight. The inability to sleep without a nightlight on a +5, and a +5 Holy Avenger under your pillow, and the unfailing suspicion that Strahd is too clever to be easily defeated, and that is all just part of some grand scheme of his to extend his power beyond Barovia. You didn't think you could escape unless you wanted to, did you?
And the new ones don't have that.
Fun.
And then the new news player's handbook don't got a little funny disclaimer in it. Wizards,
Wonder if they
put them back.
Well, we'll see with the other books and the adventure books that
That's
they
what I
bring
said
out
so far.
after. Oh.
Do you know what the original funny disclaimer was in the original player's handbook?
The very first one?
Did they have those in all the editions prior,
Not that I know.
or just 5e?
I think just 5e. There's
But all the books
every
related
adventure,
to-
every book had a little comedic
silly
disclaimer.
thing.
Yeah.
Aw.
I've got the full
No more
list right
sense
here.
of humor, guys?
The full list.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Let's see what the player's handbook one. Disclaimer: Wizards of the Coast is not responsible for the consequences of splitting up the party, sticking appendages in the mouth of a leering green devil face, accepting a dinner invitation from bugbears, storming the feast hall of a hill giant steading, angering a dragon of any variety, or saying yes when the DM asks, "Are you really sure?"
I mean, they could just use AI to write ones for their new books, couldn't they?
That's pretty much what they did for all their books, isn't it? Hey. That's what
It was
everyone's
one
doing.
piece of art.
Yeah, it was one piece of art and they got picked up for it. Yeah. No, the artwork in the new player's handbook's fucking fantastic. Really cool. Yeah. All the class artwork. Oh, yeah.
Also, yeah, every class and every subclass has a piece of art. It's great.
Oh, I want to see the paladins.
Yeah, take a look at your paladins. Hogan, you're right there.
He's
no one's moving
so
for you.
annoyed.
No one's moving for you, buddy.
And that
You're,
was
you're on camera, buddy.
that was his disappointed look to the
There
camera.
you go.
Jeez.
And that was this week's episode of Trivia Treats.
Trivia treats.
There's no humor.
Did you find your paladin?
Uh,
Look for P.
Fighter's pretty cool.
P is after F. So go the other way.
I'm just flipping. I'm just flipping.
Unless you're spelling it PH, then it's
Yeah. Paladin. My sword is an enormous dildo.
Dragon dildo.
A bad dragon dildo. Okay. We're going to play an improv game.
Yes.
Luke seems to want to rhyme.
No.
Okay. Good. Instead, let's do... We could do Celebrity Hunt. That's nice and silly and simple. Celebrity Hunt is where we say a celebrity, and then the next celebrity said their name must start with the last letter of the previous celebrity.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Did that with animals once. It was really hard.
Let's do it with celebrities, then we can change to animals if we want to.
You're a walking IMDb. You're gonna win.
I'm terrible with celebrity names.
bad with names. That person
Like that from the guy in show that with
what?
It's also very early in the morning, so I probably
Yeah.
won't. Helen Hunt.
Hugh Jackman.
What?
I don't know. It's very early.
The last letter of the last
He
name.
said Hunt. I was like
T.
H. Terry Crews.
And then you're
for
going
Z,
to
eh?
say Hunt.
Simon Pegg.
I gotta say what?
You just say the name Hunt.
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 Part of the game.
Oh, so Helen Hunt. I thought you were just
Helen
repeating
Hunt.
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 Oh,
Hunt.
Terry
Yes,
Crews
thank you.
Hunt.
Terry Crews Hunt? Do we always say Hunt?
Yeah, everyone says Hunt
That's what
at
he
the end
just
of the
said.
name.
Even after the next
Okay.
name?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not like saying.
But he
part
started
of
with
the
Helen
game.
Hunt just to fuck with us.
Okay.
Helen Hunt.
Hunt.
Terry Crews Hunt.
Simon Pegg.
Hunt.
Hunt.
Did you spell Terry Crews with a Z?
I thought it was a Z. I don't know. C-R-U-Z? Cruz.
Oh boy, this is a very
Gregory Alan Isakov. Hunt.
Hunt. Victor Garber. Hunt.
Hunt. Do we all have to say Hunt or just the person saying
Everyone
it?
should say Hunt. It's a team game.
Okay.
Ricardo Montalban. Hunt.
What?
Nathan
Hunt.
Fillion.
Hunt.
Hunt.
I'll just say Hunt.
I trust you'll also fuck that up.
The guy who's Nick Simon Pegg's
Nick
writing
Frost.
Nick
Nick
Frost.
Frost.
Tim Allen.
Hunt.
Shooty Gatwa.
Hunt.
Hunt.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Doctor Who.
But when we in...
Shooty starts with N.
And
Oh.
Oh. Gatspa ends in an A.
Gatwa, yeah.
Catois.
Um,
I think that's how it's pronounced.
Does it
Oh.
have to be actors or can it be sports people?
Celebrity hunt.
Allen Iverson.
Hunt.
Hunt.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Hunt.
Another N. Oh no.
Nicole Brown.
Hunt.
Nicole
Neil
Kidman.
Diamond.
Oh.
Danny DeVito.
Oscar Isaac.
Hunt.
What does that end in?
Clara
C.
Delevingne.
Hunt.
Another N.
Another N.
No, E. E. for Delvin.
E.
Yeah.
Silent.
E.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Hunt.
He's a celebrity.
Enid Blyton.
Hunt.
Goat authors now. Don't know why.
Neil Gaiman.
Hunt. Neil Blomkamp. Hunt.
Hunt.
Peter Capaldi.
Hunt.
I'm on Doctor Who mode right now.
Yeah.
End in an I.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ian McDermott.
Hunt. Do it.
Yes.
Timothy Chalamet.
D.
Say it
D.
correctly.
D.
Oh.
McDermott.
McDermott.
Dun-
That was Demont.
Demi Moore.
Hunt.
E again.
Edgar Wright.
Pesky E's.
Hunt.
Hunt.
Tom Cruise.
Hunt.
UZ.
Zed. Yeah.
Does he have an E at the end?
He does.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie Redmayne.
Hunt.
What's that
Three.
ending? A Y?
Another E.
Oh, I just had one.
Eric Bana.
Hunt.
Robert Redford.
A.
Ah. Oh, you damn Australians. ER is not an A.
Banner.
Anna.
Banner.
Anna.
But it's an A, right?
That's
Yeah,
an A.
Banner.
Banner. Yeah.
Aaron
Banner.
Paul.
Allison.
Who?
Hunt.
Who?
Aaron Paul.
Hunt.
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 Breaking Bad.
Liam Neeson.
Hunt.
Norm MacDonald.
Hunt.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Hunt.
Sigourney Weaver.
Hunt.
Robert Redford. Hunt.
Hunt.
D.
Damien Rice.
Hunt. Another E. Okay.
Fiction.
Ernest Hemingway.
Clapton. Oh.
Oh.
Hunt.
Hunt.
Another N. Natalie Portman.
Hey.
Hunt.
Yes. I just got Nelly Furtado.
Olivia Wilde.
Hunt.
Does that E or D?
E.
E.
No.
Yep.
E.
Aaron
Eleanor
Brockovich.
Roosevelt.
Oh.
Okay, Aaron
Aaron Brockovich. Hunt.
Hunt.
Is that a C at the
H,
end or
I
an
believe.
H?
Harry Houdini.
Hunt.
Ian McKellen.
Hunt.
Oh, and N. For some reason, N.
Naomi Watts.
Hunt. Steve Carell.
Hunt.
Liam Neeson.
Oh,
Mason's been done. We went pretty well
Yeah.
for repeating one. You want to do a quick one with animals?
No, we're good.
No.
We can do it with animals.
Cat. Hunt.
Turtle. Hunt.
Echidna. Hunt.
Hunt.
Albatross. Hunt.
Snake. Hunt. Eel.
Elephant.
Hunt.
Llama. Hunt.
Aardvark. Hunt.
Kangaroo. Hunt.
Ostrich. Hunt.
Horse. Hunt.
Emu. Hunt. Come on, the rest of you.
Urchin. Hunt.
That was an N.
Narwhal. Hunt.
Ooh.
Lemur. Hunt. Rabbit. Hunt.
What's wrong with the rest of you? Come on.
Termite. Hunt.
Oh my god, you guys are fast. I'm like
Eagle, hunt.
spelling.
Another E. Ooh.
Elephant. Was that so?
No, yeah. We got that one.
Hunt.
I said
Hunt.
Tiger.
Hunt.
Hunt.
Rooster. Hunt.
Hunt. Rhinoceros.
Hunt.
Hunt.
Salamander?
Shoebill.
Salamander.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Salamander. Hunt.
Hunt.
Shoebill.
The bird.
A
Raptor. Hunt.
A real animal.
Yeah.
a raven. Raven. Hunt.
Talking about dinosaurs aren't real.
A newt.
Hunt.
Hunt.
Triceratops. Hunt.
Hunt.
Not real. Hang on, what are we learning about Jake here?
Hunt.
Hunt.
I didn't hear what you said.
Kookaburra.
Hunt.
Hunt.
Oh, we went Australian there. Is Kookaburra Australian?
A
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
R?
A.
Thank
A.
you.
Alligator?
Hunt.
Hunt.
Alligate.
Robin.
Hunt. Hunt.
Nightingale.
Hunt.
Hunt.
E's get difficult after a while.
We already said a kid
Egyptian
anyway.
camel.
Ooh.
Hunt.
So L.
Libyan camel.
Lynx. Hunt.
Hunt.
I have one.
There's a few out there, but they're weird named ones.
That's where I draw the line on
Yeah,
on X.
I believe a Ziphius.
Any alphabet game,
I
Michael
think-
gets to X and goes, no.
I think a Ziphius is a type of swordfish. I believe.
No.
Yeah, right.
Ziphius.
Ziphius.
I think. I'm not entirely sure.
Ziphius
Well,
swordfish.
It's like a type of sailfish or a swordfish.
Xerox.
That's not an animal, Michael.
There's only 6.
X-
I don't
six?
see a
Spider.
fish.
No, I was wrong then.
Oh.
6. What are the 6?
There's the
end of the
X-ray
six?
tetra,
Ooh.
which is a fish.
X-ray.
Okay.
X-ray tetra.
Yak.
Xantu's hummingbird.
Xantus.
Xantu's.
Cool.
Which one are we doing?
Oh wait, there's more X's. Why is there this random Guadalupe Marullet in here? There's no X in that. There's a couple more X's. Let me
I
look.
worry about your research sometimes, Luke.
What did you say?
There's
before?
Xantu's swimming crab.
I said a Ziphius, but that might be something that was
Might be D&D.
like no. It might have been like a lie that I was told when I was like super young, and it's just been a fake fact in my brain for the
Don't-
last 20 years.
Don't lie to kids. They take it seriously.
Might have been a fake fact for the last 20 years of my life.
Fake news. No, there's a Ziphius. The swordfish is Ziphius gladys.
Hey.
But if you're going for Latin name, it
Ziphius.
slashes with its sword to injure prey, which it then consumes.
Well, there you go. Hercules Maze has won the game. And you all just lost the game.
No.
Now we're going to play some D&D.
Leader of the mind flip.
In our last session, you guys went to the council after spending some time with Deep Sea Erlengarth and sending a investigative team out to Bocht. You made your way inland after shopping a little bit, grabbing some armor so that Etterath isn't likely to die when he's hit, or less likely to get hit, and getting
When he
your
dies.
amulet of proof against detection fixed. And identifying it with the wrong pearl and then not bringing out the pearl. It will
We'll
remember.
remember
It's
that.
getting late last night.
Michael's like, I gotta go to bed. We went into the council. You spoke to Grovek Stockmore and Laura Rainsong and Forces X, perhaps partial mentor, not the person that taught you the most, but someone that was there, Callian Main. You got the 3 of the council members in trouble, potentially for the invasion of the Temple of Brigantia in the Howling Ring. And after that, you organized a meetup at the Church of Orin force, now known as Aegis. You, Azorith, ran into your father's old workmate, the Dilf,
Dusty
Damien
Springfield.
Rift. And after speaking to him briefly, he said to come out and have a drink with him at the
Majestic Eagle's
the
Nest.
Majestic Eagle's Nest. You guys went back to the Temple of Briganti and discussed what to do now that people's opinions of what's happening in Bokt have changed or have been swayed by this Severian delegation that came in. And as you guys began to rest, you took a short rest. As you took a short rest, I hand it back to you all. It is early evening. You have the option to have some downtime here overnight and then get up in the morning and do whatever you need to do. But you also have the option to head out to the Majestic Eagle's Nest and do whatever it is you wish to do. And I hand it back to you guys to sort that out. Here in the Temple of Briganti, clerics ducking back and forth, praying, healing.
As Azorith finishes with the pearl and the tuning to the necklace, he'll come out of his separate rooms, or is it?
You were all in a room together, a dorm kind of room.
Yeah, he'll kind of come out of his meditative state and such, and he'll kind of get his things ready. And well, I think I might go over to that inn there. If anyone's welcome to join.
Ooh, I might stay here, but give me I don't know, something. Send a message or something if you need help.
Can't do that, but
No, I mean, find a messenger on the street and send them down to the temple.
Someone running, all right.
Right?
Something really bad happens.
There's other ways to send messages.
Sure.
You boy, what day is it? Christmas Eve, sir.
All right, well,
Well, did you want company?
you're welcome to join.
That's not what I asked.
Yes.
All right.
Could use backup in case.
Yeah, we can be there.
I could do a drink.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. You three head off to the Majestic Eagles. Perch. What are you doing here, Agenar?
Agenar is going to get out the couple of phoenix feathers she has left. And wander down to what would be, I guess, the in-house like apothecary enchantments kind of zone.
Little workshop.
Yeah. Hello.
Goodbye.
I don't know.
Goodbye.
Jake's like, just like wandering off. Okay.
That's how I introduce every NPC. I gotta walk out and walk back in.
Hello.
Comes back in with a limp.
If you had more space behind it, you could do like a little walk around and like put on glasses every time.
We're on camera now.
Visual gags could work.
You step on down. There is a little bespectacled kind of almost like a chicklet. But like a huge chicklet with like big round glasses, and you can see that it's one of those like cartoon chiclets that like its eyes are the whole glasses sort of thing.
Yeah.
And as you trot on down, they look up. You can see that there's kind of like stone benches and like mortar and pestles and kind of just the soft smell of fermentation. A couple of jars of things there. And as you look at this little tiny little chicklet with kind of like a strap with some vials across them, little chicklet looks up and says, "Yeah."
I was
still my king.
I was wondering if you might either be able to help me use these to make something, or if you might have use of them to make something.
Were you looking for anything in particular?
No, I mean, I'm not quite sure what they do exactly. And I'm gonna pull out the three feathers I think I had in one
Very
scale.
nice looking feathers.
Oh,
Never seen the likes of them before.
they're from a phoenix.
From a phoenix.
Right, yes.
My goodness. Yes, we can certainly make something with those. Some
You
sort of
know.
rejuvenating juice, some sort of fire potion.
Oh.
Pass them over.
Okay. There
them
you
over.
go.
Sits the three of them on the table. Sits one of them in a mortar and pestle. Sits one of them just flat on the table, and the other one next to like a big knife. And says,
Process of extracting abilities from items, from creatures.
Right.
It's a delicate process.
Right.
If you wish to observe, you may.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I am curious.
sets one on fire. Mashes the other one. Starts to squish it together. Picks up the burnt feather that didn't burn. It just kind of stayed as it is and goes,
Oh, yes. Fire resistance, of course. But we could make something that allows people to breathe some sort of fire or radiance. That could be a possibility, of course.
Oh, I mean, I was thinking more on the healing side.
On the
of
healing
things.
side, right.
well, in that case, looks at the one that he's chopped up and you can see just kind of sticking back together. As he looks at them, he says,
I think we could make one single batch of something that would be incredibly potent, something that you would only use in a worst case scenario.
Oh, I mean, that might be a good idea.
Something that could reattach limbs, that could clear ailments, that could restore health to its fullest.
Wow, they can do that.
Maybe it would be an experimental brew,
Oh, okay.
and I would not be liable for whether it worked or not.
Oh, no, of course not.
Of course. How much time do you have? I might need to spend some time on this.
Oh, well, I'm not sure, but I would say, a day at
A day,
the
of
least.
course. If you stay and help, it might be even quicker.
Oh, yes, of course.
Of course.
I'm happy to help.
and you start to work as a borderline apprentice for this little yellow chicklet with chunky glasses. It's kind of like,
And a chunky voice.
what's the character from Jimmy Neutron, the chubby boy?
Carl Weezer.
Carl Weezer. Yeah, Carl Weezer. Yeah. He looks like a chicken. He's a cross between Chicken Little.
Another guy. What's his name?
Sheen.
A cross between Chicken Little and Carl Weezer is this guy.
I'll say he's giving me big pesto energy.
What's Big Pesto?
Pesto.
Probably, but I don't know.
The absolute unit of a baby penguin. That's
Oh, that new thing.
Yeah.
that
Everyone's
new-
going
that
about
new
pesto
trend.
versus mudang.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
I don't know.
very
I'm not
So
on socials.
there's a giant baby penguin at a zoo.
I have seen this.
and
the
then
brown
there,
one?
And then
Yeah.
there is Mudang, who is a baby pygmy hippo who is
Yeah.
full of sass.
Yeah.
This is
Fight
What's
to the
its name?
death.
Pesto?
Pesto, and mudang.
He's a big
Oh,
boy.
baby.
that is a baby.
And now look up-
So
look up-
chunky.
look
But
up-
That's giant.
Because he's a different breed than those penguins.
Right.
Look up mudang.
Mudang.
Yeah.
Getting sprayed by water.
Yeah.
With like the snot bubble when it's sleeping as well.
Yeah.
A little hippo trying to bite its trainers and stuff
Yeah.
because they keep spraying it with water.
Aww. What is
Big hippo.
water?
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. We cut away from there to the three of you heading through the early evening of Lorna Karth. Once again, post unification parade, everything is a little messy, but people are still out and about. And as you head further out towards the kind of the outskirts of where you approached, around the back of the Church of Briganti, you can see enormous trees that are built up into residential areas. As you're heading through the Majestic Eagle's Perch, you gather it's high up, and as you look, you see one of these trees that kind of bends and warps out has a rounded, not too dissimilar to Hawksworth, but much larger, a rounded kind of what you would call a tree house, a rounded hut in the top of the tree. and you can just see lights flashing out, and you just hear.
Place for a drink? What? Wasn't expecting this kind of vibe. Oh.
I know, seems like a fun time.
Well, look, I think I just want to try and throw him off the trail. I don't want to upset anything or get involved in any, skirmishes with these folks, and the less they know about what we're doing here, the better. If you guys can just sort of be close by in case anything happens, that would be great. But
We'll get a different table.
and maybe give me a few minutes before you guys come in.
All right. We'll scope out the scene. Are there a bunch of heavyset Germans walking in?
So you climb
With fishnet shirts.
Definitely
you
gay
climb
bar.
up the tree. It's a little bit of a walk.
We're meeting the Dill. It's the
There are-
gay bar.
There are steps set into the tree that go out and around, and you pass by whole branches that seem to have huts either side. You're heading past almost residential branches of this one tree, and as you get towards the top, there is a set of stairs that go up into a trapdoor, you're heading up into an attic into the bottom of this place. And at the very front there,
All I can picture is Aarakocra, no feathers on their body.
Oh, no.
you're spoiling all the visuals. The very front, what looks to be a GIF, a hippopotamus with a black kind of leather
Solid.
hat, a leather vest, nothing else, leather pants, just sitting there, arms
He's like
folded.
Chief Wiggum.
Yeah, it's a gay bar.
This is the Majestic Eagles.
Yeah,
Perch.
mate, you're looking for the Majestic Eagle?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. I'm just going to have to see some ID. Those of you that are from here, I'll need to see your stamp. If you're not from here, I'll need a name and a location to find you should anything happen.
My name is Azorith, and I'm staying at the Temple of Brigantia.
Azorith what?
Azorith Rosewall.
Right. Azorith Rosewall. Yourselves? If I could see your stamps, please. Very nice. Very nice. Enjoy your stay. Please don't start trouble. And if you are asked to leave, please do so in an orderly manner.
Are we walking in with our weapons?
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
It's D&D. Nobody cares. It's like an open carry.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Excellent. You step up the steps.
Well, we'll wait. You guys invest.
Okay, yeah. You step up. The noise is incredibly loud. There is a central ring bar that seems to be the top of the tree hollowed out, and that's where drinks are being served by what look to be various kind of different Aarakocra. This is, of course, the Majestic Eagle's Perch. You can see one particular kind of taller individual. They look to be a wedge-tailed eagle, but where that shell helmet of hair, it kind of cascades out into like a bald eagle with not a mullet, but a
Like an 80s
like
hair
an
metal.
80s, yeah. You step on up, you can indeed see animal folk, Leonin, things like that in mesh shirts. You can see prestidigitation of glowing kind of being thrown out there. There's no featherless birds, but there is what looks to be a what are the hairless cats called?
A sphinx.
Sphinx cat. Yeah, you see a sphinx cat that's kind of sitting there, just looking you in the eye. It's got a mix between a gay bar vibe and the Blade, the fetish
Blood
bar
Rain.
from Blood Rain.
Blood Rain.
Yeah. All these animals doing slightly more animalistic things. They're not quite being. They're not
anthropomorphized.
Yeah, they're
letting
actually
loose.
kind of digging in. Yeah, they're loosening up. They're letting that animalistic kind of side of them come on out. And as you step on in, you can see that there is an upper level there. And you see in the back corner, over the railing, you see Damien Riff just kind of leaning over the railing. You see a couple of the other mages there. He's just kind of watching. He's like, oh, what have I done? No, he's leaning over the railing, watching it all.
He's doing the Gatsby.
Yeah.
The
And
Gatsby pose.
as you step on as you step on in, clicks his fingers, and for a second, everything
now it is
slows.
Gatsby.
Everything slows, and he just kind of waves he's the only thing moving in fast motion, and he says, "Up here," and then
I'll look up and kind of make my way around through the crowd.
Excellent. Yeah.
Did everyone else kind of slow down in that moment? It was just
Make a perception check.
Wow, that's 2 plus whatever. 3.
Okay. You're too busy like watching this tabaxi like
Whatever you do,
did
don't make
slow
eye
down.
contact.
Yeah. As soon as everything slowed down, you're like, I shouldn't look. And you make your way up. You make your way up the stairs. You see up here it's a little quieter as far as people go, but the music's still pumping. And as you step on up, you can see Damien Rift at the table with what look to be 2 of the other mages of the rest of the 5. And as you step on up, he just kind of leans over, speaks to one of them, and they kind of slide out of the booth, and they both go and sit in the booth just like next to you guys. So he's got a booth just for you and him.
A curious place to to have him, catch up.
Well, I was coming here anyway, so I figured you might want to step on in and sample the delights of this place. I mean, there's other places. We can go to the Flutterby Butterfly Lounge or the Tipsy Turtle Tavern, but this is just where we ended up.
No, it's fine, really. I probably won't stay long.
Okay,
Had a bit of a
fair. What are you
day.
drinking?
I'll have what you're having.
Right, of course. He kind of whistles. As he whistles, you watch as this particularly lanky, almost like llama-looking individual, like a llama on... what's the giraffe
Pink
balancing
Panther?
game? There's a game where you're a giraffe and you've got to walk along a line and not fall off. Kind of like an upright... No,
I don't know why you looked at me like I would know.
Are you
Yeah,
thinking,
well,
if anyone's
something?
gonna know.
Yeah.
Are you thinking like Pink Panther cartoon?
No. It's a more modern reference, so that's why I didn't look at anyone else. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, a bipedal llama with like elongated arms and legs, and like a long head, and that llama neck on it comes trotting on over. What can I get for you? We're gonna get another 2 of the brown ales, but if you could spice my friends up, that'd be great.
Oh, spice it up. What do?
Not like flavor wise, not like alcohol wise. Trust me.
All right.
Llama
Spiced ale.
trots on off down the stairs and says, "Well, since we're out of business hours, maybe you can tell me what you're up to. Promise I won't let it get through to your father.
Well,
And I'll preface this by saying I haven't contacted him yet, so I thought I'd give you a chance to let me know what you're up to, just in case you didn't want to get back to your old man."
well, that's sort of what I've. Can we talk somewhere quieter with less people around?
He says, "I mean, we can go up to where the rooms are, but you don't want people to talk, do you?
What do you mean? What? Talk.
Let's go up to the rooms." Yo, we'll get those drinks up in the rooms. Yeah, you will.
Oh shit, I think Azor's just getting laid.
Yeah, as we walk in, you guys step on in and you see Azorith and Daelyn Rift heading up the final set of stairs to the inn kind of portion.
Oh, where
of
he's
the top
going, we can't follow.
Did you want us to watch? Like, is that what he's into?
No, he's fighting his own battle now.
This llama steps on down, is kind of making some drinks at the bar and says, "What can I get for y'all?"
I'll get. I'll look at the menu. Can I get the Beastmaster?
Oh yeah, you can. What about you?
I'll get the non-alcoholic pink pony.
Okay, absolutely. 1 non-alcoholic big pony, 1 beast
Sorry, what was the pink
Coming
pony
right up.
called by any chance?
Excellent. You guys set yourselves up on a high top, and the Beastmaster is brought out. It is the skull of a bear, and inside it is just filled with like a Technicolor swirl of alcohol that kind of fizzes and pops. And you're given the pink pony, which is literally, it's like a ceramic pony. And you have to like lift the tail and like drink it out of the ass of the pony.
Amazing.
They're sat in front of you. Enjoy
What's
your
your
drinks.
fucking pink pony called?
Party.
Party. That was it. Yeah.
Party.
I was
Yeah.
making a chaperone reference, but
Yeah.
No, I was making a My Little Pony in the
Yeah.
ass of a pony
Yeah.
reference. Excellent.
Brownie?
I'm just dancing
that
in the pony
reference.
club.
You guys sit there. As you guys sit there, you'll see Azorith stepping up, and you would see two of the mages that you recognize from the entourage sitting back down in that booth and looking out over the crowd here. And as Azorith and Damien Rift head up a set of stairs, you would just see, as you get to the top of the stairs, another trapdoor that opens into a well-insulated, quiet kind of like curved corridor. And as you step on up, you pass by the other two mages who just give Damien a nod, and he gives them a nod. And you head up, the trapdoor closes behind, and you're in a donut-shaped corridor. And room after room after room dotted around the outside. Damien Riff says, "We're this way." Kind of leads you around.
Worst idea ever, but
Heads to a door. As he heads to a door, grabs a set of keys, swings it open. It is a beautiful, beautiful room. The steps that lead up into the actual room, and then a polished wooden floor, and like a loft area up top. So they're very narrow, but they're no wider than this room, but they are stacked. And as you step on in, you can see that there is like a living area with a view of like the lake out one kind of like window. And as you head on up, well, you don't head on up any further, but if you head up any further, there's a large bed kind of area up top there. Rift kind of plonks himself down on this slightly curved couch. Just kind of pats the couch or points to the bench where there's a stool there and says, "Make yourself at home. Drinks will be here in a second."
Quite the VIP experience you and your...
It's all paid for by the Queen, so why not?
Right, how long have you been, in Lorna Carth for?
Lorna Carth, no longer than a couple of days. Kind of a rush job. Things are happening, so...
Right. Taking off soon, I guess.
As soon as we make an agreement with the council. They're still talking about stuff. Oh, yeah, come in.
Llama comes on in with two just basic brown ales. Yours seems to be on fire on the top there, and it hands it to you.
Just enjoy. Anything else?
No, that's all we'll have for now. Fine. Steps out. Door shuts.
I get it now. Spiced up.
Exactly.
Do I just wait for it to go out, or
No, you're supposed to drink it while it's on fire. Go on. Won't hurt you.
I'll take a little sip.
Yeah. So you take a little sip. The flames are ice cold, and it's like a splash of cold water on your face. And then when you drink the ale, it's more of a warm, like butterbeer kind of vibe to it, like a hot and cold thing.
Cheers.
Cheers,
Damien.
to you, to your family.
Yes. Just take another sip. Yes, I sort of just wanted to clear things up a bit real quickly, because you mentioned talking to Huram and such, and
You don't call him Dad? You're always a very polite little boy, so I figured that makes sense. I thought as you get older, you could call him Dad, Father.
he likes his titles and such, and just it's a respect thing, I suppose.
Right.
But yes, you see, my business has brought me here to Fianna, and
You talking like business, or
yes, on my assignment. But you see, I began in Bocht, and
your assignment from 12 Point, from in extension Bamrian?
yes,
Right.
and well, unexpected turn of events has led me to come here to Fianna.
Right.
And it's just very important that it doesn't get out.
That you're here?
Yes. It's you see, the contact I have, it was very strict that I was only in contact with the one person.
Right. Well, first of all, did you get done what you were supposed to get done in Bocht? Second of all, I know you're no illusionist, but surely if you're on a mission or on a job, especially if you're going to meet important people, you throw up a disguised self. Were you not taught that?
I find that complicates things.
More complicated than you practically begging me not to tell your father that you're here.
Well, I'm not begging you. You can by all means, if you feel like you need to, be my guest, but as far as the secrecy of the missions that are allocated through 12 Point and Banrian, I have strict orders to not let anyone know where I'm going, when I'm going, except for my one contact, so...
Who's that contact?
Not at liberty to say.
Right.
Let's just say Queen Banrian is interested in more divine entities and, well, I met one person that I think can help with what she's after.
Right. Are they in that group of friends you're hanging around with?
Potentially.
Potentially. Do they know what they're latched onto, being friends with you?
To a certain degree, but... well... some secrets are best kept to oneself. And they know all they need to know, and... it's more of a relationship of convenience at this point.
But you're still working on behalf of 12 Point and Banrian. You haven't gotten caught up with this group.
Well, like I said, caught up with them through convenience. I help them out, they help me out a bit, and hopefully I can gather enough information that Queen Banrian might be satisfied.
Go ahead and roll a deception check for me.
Or persuasion.
This will be deception.
Anyway.
You love us. You can't lie.
Deception.
Disgrace.
Oh, shoot.
Evil as clear as the scar on his
26.
face.
27.
One of the
6,
best
27,
songs
beautiful.
in Lion King.
Excellent. With a 27, he kind of nods. And he stops for a second. And he says, "Give us 1 sec." Then he kind of steps to the door, opens the door. You hear him step out into the hall. You hear the trap door open. You hear a little bit of chatter. Comes walking back in. And he says, "I think we should inform you that you're being followed by 2 of your friends. Sitting in the bar there. Same people you came into the council with."
Yes, they wanted to check out the place. I thought I could... I mean, the invitation wasn't secretive, was it?
No, but are you aware they're following you?
Yes, I invited them along.
Right.
They're from here. It's been a while since they indulged in their hometown's festivities and, nights out, so... is that a problem?
No, I'm asking you if it's a problem.
I don't see a problem.
And then I don't see a problem either.
We like not having problems.
We love not having problems.
Right. Now, what can you tell me about your business with the council here?
About as much as you've told me, to be honest. Sent here by one single contact. Told to check in with the council about this rumor about Bach being invaded and try to reassure them that it's under control. Do what we need to make sure everything's copacetic.
Rumor of Bach being invaded.
Well, we heard that there's a dwarven contingent making their way over quite quickly, so Queen Banrian sent a few ships out to head them off.
Keep the peace of sorts.
Keep the peace of sorts, exactly. So we're here making sure the council doesn't do anything too drastic or hasty.
What would be too drastic or hasty? Joining the dwarves or...
Sending a whole fleet to Bacht. That would be seen as an act of aggression, met with the like.
Well, we wouldn't want things to get out of hand.
Of course. That's why we're here. Checking in with the council, making sure they are amenable to our involvement. If we can nip this dwarven nonsense in the bud, then Fiona won't have to lift a hand, and perhaps, well, that'll help the elves get a little bit of a upper hand in that. You know.
And what about the elves? Have they sent a
Neodrak?
fleet as to
Well-
as well?
Queen Banneren's been in contact with King Colm. Their forces are occupied. She said that she'll deal with the dwarves on the ocean once they get past Tortui.
Well, things are getting complicated, aren't they?
I don't think so. Dwarves making a dash at Bocht. Severe stepping in to help. Fiona stepping back. Pretty easy.
Tale as old as time.
Beauty and the Beast. Speaking of Beauty and the Beast, we cut back downstairs to Aegis and Etterath.
It's quite the establishment. Been here before?
No, I'm not usually allowed in. I haven't really been on Fiona for like over a decade. So.
Oh, right, yeah. Right.
As you're
Straw out of the horse's butt.
This is actually pretty good. I might get something different.
as you're deciding a tabby cat, like a sexy tabby cat, Tabaxi kind of slides on in. As they slide on in, they go, "Got room for one more."
Yeah, sure.
Lovely. Kind of sit down. As they sit down, what are you drinking?
I was just looking at release your lichen. What's that like?
Oh, I'm not staff, actually. I'm just
No,
sorry.
but I'm assuming you've tried some of these before.
Oh, no, I haven't touched the lichen stuff. It's an acquired taste.
Right.
Willing to try it, though, if you're giving it a go.
All right.
Right.
Sure.
Excuse me? Llama comes back over. Yes.
This is my friend Etterath. Etterath. Are you done? You've been sucking that for a good 5 minutes. You want something else?
Yeah, it's empty.
What can I get you all?
I may just. Hi. We'll get two of the Unleash the Lichens.
At least the lichen. And yourself?
I'll get a revivifier.
Release the lichen or revivify. Coming right up. Steps away.
And your name is?
The Tabaxi?
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking to the Tabaxi or are you talking
Yeah,
to the
Tabaxi.
llama? Okay. The Tabaxi says to you, "My name's Alan.
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 Name's Alan. Michael got it.
I got it.
I think we all got it. Alan. Nighttime. Daytime.
That was going to be my next question. Do you come here in the nighttime?
Come here.
I'm so Alan.
I come here as regularly as I can. It's a constant here. It's a nice place.
Yeah.
Highly recommend it.
Oh, you must be tired after last night's festivities.
Well,
And
this
the
is
week.
kind of a hangover cure. You know, you come out to this place here and drink as many drinks as you can and worry about it then.
Right.
That clears the headache. What are you lads doing here?
We're just checking out the place. Haven't been back in town for quite a while.
Ah,
Got told to come check out this quite fun establishment.
right.
Yeah.
But I feel not dressed appropriately.
You've obviously never been here before, yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're supposed to either dress up or dress down, way down. But you're showing a bit of chest, so that's good.
Chest, 6-inch heels.
6-inch heels, yeah. You're actually dressed quite appropriately.
now red jacket.
Yeah.
The Phoenix stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, you could take some.
in a shell and some leather straps.
You could take
We kind of
Who knew we were actually dressed appropriately?
as your drinks are brought over, Alan says, "Can I get a couple of shots for my friends here as well?" And the bartender brings those over as well. Holds up the shot and says, "To new friends."
Right, the new friends.
Downs it. Glub, glub, glub. Another.
I
stop
toss
bringing
it
more
behind
over.
me.
Start dancing.
You toss it behind you?
Yeah.
Make a sleight of hand check.
On the llama.
17.
Let's start a bar fight.
Toss it over. You hear someone hits the ground.
Occupational hazard.
You alright? You need help?
I'm fine. We cut back upstairs to Azorith.
Well, I think I might be in need of another drink. I think the business talk has sort of bored me a bit. I think it's time. I think it's time to have a little bit more fun.
Of course. Well, you go out there, have a bit of fun. I got a bit of business to tend to. So.
Still on the clock.
Gonna masturbate.
No. I think I've
Gonna
just
masturbate.
I've just jumped back on the clock.
No, what we
Right,
didn't
inside
see is the
check that.
drink
You can
up
inside
in his
check that.
bed waiting for him.
No.
We only saw 2 of his little entourage there.
I'm gonna use magical guidance to roll
Burn that
again.
spell. Burn that.
19.
19. Okay. With a 19, either something you said or something about you, something about this conversation, he's got something he wants to do and someone he either wants to talk to or contact or... Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, Damien, it's been a pleasure to run into you.
It
again.
has been. It has been. You've grown up to be a fine young man.
Still some growing to do, I think.
I agree.
Good night.
You too.
Kind of heads up the stairs to that loft bed area. The door opens, and as the door opens, you can see the Abjura and the Diviner. And they kind of just nod to you quietly. Just to the door.
Gentlemen.
Hmm?
Gentlemen.
Just nod.
I'll make my way.
They shut the
down
door
to the
behind
club.
you, and you make your way back down. As you make your way back down, to the top part area. You see the Evoker wizard there, just standing over the rail, sitting over the rail. Looks back at you, gives you a nod, and is standing over the rail, looking down towards the group here. And from here, you can see
We're dancing on the dance
you
floor.
can see Aegis with this kind of tabaxi dancing. You can see Etterath doing the same. So they're doing that thing where like you like weave the other way. All 3 of them kind of like.
Except one's super short.
Yeah, it's actually quite choreographed somehow.
I'll turn to the wizard. It's been a while since they indulged.
We started Kanga line.
The Evoker wizard looks back at you. As you say, it's been a while since they indulged. He says, "Yeah, it looks like it.
Looks like it.
Looks like it's been a while since they indulged.
Are you indulging more tonight?
No, I'm working. Drinking like just a seltzer. We're all working tonight.
Take it easy on those. The carbonation will fill you up.
The carbonation will fill me up.
Yeah. Drink
Okay.
enough of those.
All right, I'll go for something a little.
There
Picks
you
up a
go.
still water. Thanks.
I go down the stairs. Like, you're so awkward, Azorith.
As you go downstairs, you step back in. As you step back in, Azorith comes to join you.
What's up, Azorith?
Having fun?
Yeah, it's actually quite fun. Quite like this music.
Pretty good time.
We made a dance move called Big Box, Big Box, Little Box, put it on the shelf.
Oh.
Big Box, Little Box, put it on the shelf. Big Box, Little Box, give it a go. I'm Alan.
All right. Alan.
Alan, this is Azorith.
Astaroth.
Something like
Nice to meet you, Astaroth.
Take it easy on the drinks.
Nice to meet you, Astaroth. Can I get some shots for
It's
Astaroth
fine,
over here?
it's fine.
I brought over to you, kind of pushed into your hand there.
All right, I'll have
I get the
one,
impression she's trying to get us drunk.
Not trying, it's working.
I just sort of put the drink on the bar.
You put the drink on the bar. She says,
All right, I gotta rest me feet for a little bit, but I'll be back, lads.
You got any tips to find some of this like fun fish that I heard about from Bocht? It like sends you on these weird trips. You got any hookups for that?
roll a real quick persuasion check for me.
This is the place to ask.
Honestly,
Oh
Yeah.
no, that's a 7 on the die.
I was thinking about buying drugs, but no, that's
The
that's
fish
actually,
drugs.
Fish drugs.
Oh my god, Logan.
15 total.
15 total. She looks at you. They look at you and they say, "Oh, you talk about those psychedelic things that give you weird, trippy visions and things."
Yeah, it comes from a fish.
I think I know a guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. How about you meet me down near the Flutterby Lounge, out back of the Flutterby. No, not the Flutterby. What's the dodgy one? Find near the Tipsy Turtle Tavern. No offense. Find me out back at the Tipsy Turtle Tavern. Maybe midnight or so. Give me a couple hours.
Do we want it? Quite late to take some psychedelics. I've got to sleep tonight.
Oh, you don't have to take him straight away. Take him home. Just make sure
how
you
much per
refrigerate
hit?
them.
How much per hit?
How much per hit? I'll have to ask the man. You can see when you get there. No harm if you don't buy any, but just make sure you show up.
Can I make an insight check on that one?
Yeah, you can.
That's a 17 on the die. Plus my insight plus 19.
Just dancing, having a good time.
Nah, you know what? It's quite late. I'm quite tired. I think we'll go to sleep by that point.
All right, that's fair.
I might be there.
No harm, no foul. Aegis, Etterath, Astroth.
That's it.
And they kind
Wait, your name's Astroth. What is it?
Azorith.
Azorith.
That's it.
Right. All right. Well,
He's really drunk.
well. Welcome to Severe. No, Fiona.
Wait.
That was a genuine mistake. But we're rolling with it.
Dave's not trying to fuck me on this.
Welcome. I was like, you're from Severe.
Welcome to
Welcome to
Severe.
There is
I got
no
you.
war
Thank you.
Welcome
Thank
from
you.
Severe.
The hospitality
To
is
Fiona.
wonderful.
You should go check out those Severian guys upstairs. They like to have a good time as well.
Right. You lose him in the crowd.
All right. Go what you want. You want to dance?
I want to go.
Oh, what happened to you, Astroth? You used to be fun. Azorith. No, Azorith. All right, let's go. And I'll just be like dancing on the way out,
Excellent.
popping an arm in every now and then to add to the moves.
Thank you very much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your night and get home safe.
Thank you. What was your name, friend?
My name would be Donk.
Is that your bouncer name or is that your actual name?
Sorry, are you going to have a full conversation with me? That's absolutely fine. But if it's okay if I wave people through at the same time.
Yeah,
So if you could stand to the side, that would be great. Donk is my bouncer name. My actual name is Gerald. But it's not a very scary name.
Nah.
Would you rather be kicked out by a Gerald or a Donk?
That's a sound argument, I'd say.
Yeah,
Sure.
got you there. Yeah.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, I think I'm alright.
Well, thank you very much for joining us here. Have a safe night and get home safe.
Thank you. We'll trot on out.
You head down the stairs of the enormous tree. Yeah, I hand it back to you guys.
That was
Wow.
quite pleasant. How was it for you?
Not as pleasant, I don't think.
Oh, what happened in the tiny little room? Was it fun?
You seem a lot less sweaty than I thought you'd be.
Yeah.
Less sweaty than I thought.
Somehow
than you thought
tenser.
I'd be. Yes, well, I'm afraid that they might get in contact with Severe or my father, and I don't know what to do really. Can't act on it. Can't.
Who the fuck is your father?
Let's walk, and we'll walk.
Make
and
your way
talk.
back to the Temple of
Yeah.
Briganti slowly, yeah. Streets are pretty quiet, but there's still definitely people dotted around. And as you make your way back to the Temple of Briganti, yeah, go for it.
While we're walking, I'll make a perception check to see if there's anything following us.
Go for it.
Oh, fucking all over the place today with die rolls. Who knew with a random number generator? That is a 4. Plus perception, 10.
10. There are people around, but you don't detect anyone following you or anyone paying close attention to you.
Still kind of dancing with that in my ears.
Yeah.
Kiram Rosewall is his name.
Do I know that name?
Should you?
I don't know.
Probably not.
All right.
Unless you're familiar with Severe and 12 Point in general, well, he's a very favorable magic user. Did a lot of work and got in Queen Banrian's good graces very early on and worked his way up and works within the Chimera Tower in 12 Point. Focuses on genetic studies.
Oh, eugenics and all that. All the fun stuff.
Yes, and it's sort of been his life's passion of the studies of innate magical genetics and trying to experimenting on things, trying to splice these genes and mix magical abilities with others, and
Bless you.
that's why he's put so much time and effort into making sure I'm very well adept with my magical abilities. And
That's how you got him?
no, I was born with it. And
So it's not Maybelline?
no,
I don't quite know how to ask this properly. Is that how you got the ears? Like, were you born half elf or a quarter elf?
my
or-
mother was
Oh, okay.
elvish.
So
yes.
what did he give you anything? What did he do? You said he did
a
stuff
lifetime
to
of trauma? Nothing. He didn't do anything necessarily to me.
You said you were born with your magic. Do you not think you might have set that into place?
Well, according to my father and my mother, it's on my mother's side. It's generational. Every few generations or every other generation can be born with innate magical abilities from the Feywild. And you see, my father, he was on assignment in Neodract, and that's when the fates allowed him to meet my mother. And, well, fast forward a little bit and I show up, and when I began to show magical abilities, my mother thought it would be best if she brought me back to my father.
So you grew up.
He sort of hid it and quit it, kind of thing. You know, he was in town for a bit, went home.
Oh, when you said the fates, you made it sound like a love story.
Hardly a love story. Circumstance, I think.
Hmm.
And
Maybe an opportunity.
in my young age, she brought me over to 12 Point, where she knew my father was, and well, he was very excited to find out he had a son with innate magical abilities. So he put me right to work.
It was kind of convenient.
What tower were you in?
My father, he runs the Chimera Tower.
What tower were you in?
Well, that's the tower I sort of grew up in and around. I wasn't in charge of any towers. I was sort of more an agent on assignments and such, hence why I was in Bocht and a few things prior to that.
Oh, sorry. I assumed you took one, like chronomancy, you studied time.
No,
Oh, okay.
never took a liking to the responsibilities of within the towers themselves.
So what's the big deal if your father finds out? Doesn't sound like you like him anyway.
No, well, I don't know. That's a complicated question whether I like my father or not. But if he finds out that I'm not in Bocht, then I have nothing and nowhere to go back to. And Queen Banrian does not like loose ends. It's just in our best interest if they're not aware that I'm no longer there.
Then maybe we need to get you back to Bocht.
Why didn't you
Pretend
just
like,
put on a disguise?
pretend like
I
nothing
wasn't
happened.
expecting. Because last time I put on a disguise, they saw right through it.
That's true.
These little necklaces aren't as foolproof as you would think they are.
Hello. Well, do you think he's going to tell him?
Maybe.
Man, you are one non-committal bastard today.
You get back to the openings of the Temple of Brigantia, and you can see that all of the people in the Temple of Brigantia are outside, like on the sidewalk sort of thing, like when a fire alarm goes off, and there's like smoke coming out of there. You can see Mother Zinza, hands on her hips, talking to the little yellow chicklet. Agenar standing there as well. And you hear Mother Zinza say, well, regardless whether it worked or not, if you're going to do very high-level experimental alchemy, please let us know. Turns back to what looked to be a bunch of, once again, like the big, heavy-set hippopotamus dudes, but kind of less belly, more like chest and shoulders. And she goes, that'll be all, thank you, I'm so sorry. And they go, no problem. And you see they kind of grab a huge kind of hose that seems to lead off into nowhere, and they just go hop, 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 and they all kind of run off. One at the front going wee wee.
I like a monkey.
Right, everyone, you're welcome to head back into the temple. And you watch everyone starts to file their way back.
Sorry, sorry.
No, it's not your fault. Our friend here should have known better. Go in, make sure it's stable, please. He kind of trots his way back down and in. Mother Zinza sees you guys approaching. Says, well, your friends are here now, so maybe you can take some time with them. We'll make sure the place is safe.
Wait, this was you?
Well,
We leave you alone for 20 minutes.
well, I mean, I was helping.
I'll say.
Not. Oh no,
Take
it was.
the heat off us. Thank you.
The alchemist steps on back out and says, we have a good news, bad news situation.
Oh,
The good news is, I think it worked. The bad news is, there is only, like I said, one dose.
right. Oh,
And I'd only use it if you're desperate.
right.
kind of holds up this kind of one of those kind of triangular vials of this swirling gold and red kind of mixture, like it's got like it's got gold flakes in it.
Yeah.
Every now and then the gold flakes collide and they're kind of inside the liquid, and kind of hands it to you.
Oh, thank you.
He's like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's called, but it's yours.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
And the workshop is okay.
It will be.
Right.
And kind of trots his way back down this little fluffy yellow
Who's that?
Agnar's gonna very, very carefully
pocket it. Okay, cool.
put it
Yep.
in her bag. She's gonna sort of like go to put it in and then be like rummage around and find some like cloth and things
Wrap it
to
up.
wrap
Yeah,
it
yeah.
up to
Yeah.
like, you know,
Yeah.
so that it can't move.
Yeah,
Once it's
absolutely.
in, it's nice and secure and
Yeah.
padded and everything.
Excellent. Reunited in the evening, an hour or so before midnight or two, and then the morning will come.
How was the Majestic Eagle?
Pretty good for us.
Right?
And not so good in terms of staying off of Savir's radar, but
Right.
I think it's one of those things we'll have to deal with when we have to deal with it.
Right. I mean, you know.
What about you? What's this? What's that? What is that?
Oh, well, I mean, you know how I had a few of the phoenix feathers as well, and yes, I wanted to put something together that might have some healing properties, and you know, the process was a bit experimental, so we didn't quite have the adequate safety measures in place, but you know, it was contained, the you know, just to the workshop, so the rest of the building's okay, but you know, there was a bit of smoke and such.
Healing's potions supposed to be
Explode.
that volatile?
Well, I mean, you know, working with the phoenix feathers.
Right.
So,
Well,
but
I really should work out what to do with this lens. Got any ideas? Or maybe I shouldn't ask you.
what? I mean, I mean, maybe Azorith would have more idea.
That's your name. I kept getting him wrong the whole night.
oh, the
You're
whole
right.
I had a couple drinks and went straight to my head.
Right, I can see
who's
that.
Azorith?
I don't know. Sounds like a good name though, doesn't it? Sounds like a majestic eagle.
Could be. Yeah, you held on to that lens for quite some time.
Yeah. And I'll look down and I realize also I'm holding one of the mugs, the fancy tiki mugs. So like, oh
Yeah.
shit, I forgot I still had this. There you go.
Surprised didn't try to take that from you.
I know, right?
Thank you.
It's a souvenir.
Sure, you don't want to
No,
keep.
it's all yours.
Oh, okay.
Thinking about you while we were out. We missed you.
well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Agnar's just gonna sort of like hold it awkwardly, sort of like sniff it a little bit.
Well, I think that's it for me.
Oh yes, I'm quite ready for bed myself.
I got a quick errand I need to run. Might need to borrow some cash.
You really going?
Oh,
Don't. We got a knock over here.
what? What are you doing?
Well, I'm helping us try to get information.
Right. How?
The fish. Why are we being the fish? There's some...
Might have found a source for
Right.
the fish.
The fish. Right.
Well, I think it's evident that through the vision from the eel
Right,
that the fish are very
yes.
important towards ascending. So I think it might be
It's
enough.
figuring shit out.
Yes, and
Right.
if Queen Banrin was
Well,
with Ari, and Ari's the expert on the fish,
right.
and since he lost the hook,
I didn't lose the hook. The cards ate it.
Right. Well, I mean, are you going by yourself?
I'll go with him.
Because if Severe is interested,
Well, I don't think they're interested in a fish peddler in the alleys of Lorna Cath. I think they're more interested in the source of the fish.
Yeah.
Anything you get out here is probably diluted and laced or something.
Probably fucking dried.
well, you never know.
It's gonna be fish jerky. Ugh.
They might be interested in the fact that we're interested.
We're just looking
It's
for a
drugs.
nightcap on top of our lovely
It's-
night at the Majestic Eagles perch.
I'm interested
Okay.
in another drink. I'm gonna go inside and find one.
Right.
Well, it's up.
Oh dear.
blood of Christ.
All right. Well, I'm going inside.
Okay. Force and Agenar head inside with Force demanding a drink.
Agnes.
You two head. Aegis, that's right. You two head off to the tortoise, the tipsy tortoise.
Tavern.
Okay, excellent. As you trot on, the night kind of drags on, and you make your way to this establishment that literally looks like a dragon turtle shell. It's just been kind of placed on the ground here, and there's kind of like an entrance in each of the 5 holes. You head around 6 holes.
I was like,
little
tail.
tail. Yeah.
A little tail.
No tail.
You head around the back to where the tail is, and as you head around the back to where the tail is, you see the Tabaxi friend there, and you see standing beside them what looks to be a tall-ish furbolg, not as tall as most furbolg, but tall enough. And as you step on up, your friend Alan says, "Oh, the tortoise, Aegis. He wasn't lying. He's gone home for a rest, has he?"
He's at a few too many.
No, you didn't strike me as the type to be interested in this sort of thing.
Well, I'm just making sure, everything's...
Safety numbers,
Yes.
right? Of course.
Buddy
You should
system.
never do a drug deal by yourself.
You should never do a drug deal. True words have never
Life
been
lesson,
spoken.
kids.
Never do a drug deal.
Never
by
do a
yourself.
drug deal.
Always bring a friend.
do a drug deal.
By yourself.
Bring a friend. Excellent. You
Wait, what's that mean? Hold on. I indulge. I partake.
Well, you certainly don't look like it.
All right.
As you factually said, partake, kind of. As
I
you step
partake of the wacky tabaki.
left-handed cigarettes,
Don't
Mary
get
Jane,
weird sometime.
devil's lettuce. As you step on up, you watch as the Furbolg kind of glances over your shoulder. And can you both make Constitution saving throws, please?
Oh boy.
Wait, what?
Are you at a silly plus thing or no?
No, he's no more
no,
paladin.
Nope.
No, I'm one level off from that.
Oh, okay.
I drained my magical ability to get werewolf powers.
16.
17.
Okay.
Direction.
You both freeze in place there. As you both freeze in place for a second there, you notice movement around you. And as you notice movement around you, the Furbolg's disguise is dropped and you see the Diviner Wizard there. As you see the Diviner Wizard there, they open their mouth and say something to you. And I need you both to roll wisdom saving throws. And that's going to be our session.
Knew it. I just wanted some drugs, man.
Fucking do it.
Yep.
I just wanted some drugs.
As soon as you said what'd you get?
10.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
I just want some drugs, man.
With a 10 and a 17, that's where we're going to leave it.
Fuck.